Good afternoon, everyone. I thought I'd try a live stream just to sort of get some content out here and just to see how things work. In this sense, I've not really put very much content up on my channel recently, primarily due to a complete lack of time to edit anything. I have tons of footage sitting around on my computer, but it's just not had time to be edited into something that I can actually upload, unfortunately. So yeah, let's try a live stream. And what we have for this stream is this. That way around. There we go. These are well, snowflakes. It's obviously, well, it's a standard PCB designed by Resistor. I don't think, no, he hasn't actually put his name on this anywhere. But yeah, designed by a guy who goes by the name of Resistor. He's designed this. Front side here is just full of tiny 0402 LEDs, white LEDs naturally. And then the back side is a little IC, loads of resistors and capacitors, connectors, I think, just not sure what the top and bottom things are there. That's for a connector. Not sure how well we can actually see this. Yeah, that's for a connector. And yeah, it's just lots of resistors mostly for the LEDs. So we've got 5 of these. As I say in the stream description, I'll probably just do one of these rather than trying to do all 5 in one go. Get one done, then I can learn from that, and hopefully if I make any mistakes I can limit the mistakes to 1. And that also means that we get a snowflake sort of running finished first before, or rather than having to wait until I've got all of them before we get anything working. So I'd like to probably get one of these just near my desk at work, just as a Christmas decoration sort of thing. Every year I put some kind of lights around my desk, so can have a little light up snowflake this year. I also have, on the subject of PCB Christmassy things, the Pi Hut 3 Christmas tree for Raspberry Pi, and it's just, yeah, it's just another PCB that's in the form of a Christmas tree. Main part there and side parts there, and they just all sit together, clip together with some 0.1 inch header, and then there's the like 40-way GPIO to connect onto a Raspberry Pi, and it just sits there and it's got LEDs on it and it looks all pretty. So at some point I'll be assembling that as well. But for now, let's get this out. So just making sure that everything stream-wise is going okay. As I've not done this before, I'm just trying to make sure it all looks acceptable. And I think we're good. Dropping a few frames, but we're okay. I don't have the world's most powerful computer, unfortunately. Apart from video stuff, it does everything I need it to without too much difficulty, so I've had little reason to upgrade. That was just come out. There we go. Yeah, I should be able to see that a bit clearer now. Not in focus, of course. I had to disable autofocus on, well, this is just running off a Logitech, was it C920, I think? Webcam? Yeah. So, yeah, I can't get live video out of my main camera, unfortunately. Canon disabled being able to do that in their non-DSLR cameras, so I'm having to use a webcam for streaming, which is, it's actually okay. It's better than I was expecting it to be. So yeah, it's just deciding if I put it in autofocus mode, it sort of just blurs randomly. It doesn't seem to be able to focus on anything. If I try it, autofocus, and it just looks a bit blurry. I don't know quite what it's doing, but at least maybe if I bring this up now, we can get a better view of it, backside of it, and it's actually in focus now. So a nice fine pitch on that IC, but that'll be fine. I'm not worried about soldering anything on the back of this board. Nothing on there is going to be difficult. The difficulty is going to be these utterly tiny LED pads. As I say, they're 0402, which puts them at 1mm by 0.5 mm in size, and that's just absolutely tiny. And given that my hand's like shaking a bit, that's going to be interesting, but we'll give it a go. I've got a tube of solder paste here, so I'll probably try using solder paste first, see how that goes. If it doesn't work, then I can try manually soldering them. But solder paste should work fine. That's obviously the bag of components, Snowflake kit number 25. Oh, and something else I should show. Yeah, the envelope comes with that nice big warning: loose 0402 LEDs in the kit bag. And indeed, can we see those? 0402 LEDs loose in the bag, because the 0402 LEDs are in this strip that goes across here, and it bends down there, up across there, bend there, and then up there. So there's a lot of these LEDs, and because the strip is bent, it's all the adhesive tape, the clear tape, adhesive tape on the top of it has sort of fallen away, and half the LEDs have fallen out, which is not ideal, and it's going to be interesting trying to capture all of these minute LEDs out of the bag and actually use them. But everything else should be okay. We've got, well, let's very carefully open this and take some of the bigger stuff out. What are they? They are extremely small. And it appears to be black writing on blue background. Oh, and you see that? There. That's an LED stuck to this strip. That's how careful I'm going to have to be unpacking this. They're just everywhere. And they have no size. They are just tiny. It's unbelievable. Let's put this under a light so I can see what it says. Nope, I still have no idea. H2R0 maybe? My eyesight is, I'm short-sighted, so I'm generally very good at being able to read things like this. I've never had any trouble actually reading resistors and such, but this is just absolutely minute. And as I say, it's black writing on a blue background, which is unhelpful in the extreme. Yes, okay, so H2R0. So we have some resistors. Actually, on the other side of the warning sheet, we do have a thing that we're not focusing on very well. This is what I mean, it's a bit dubious about autofocus. That's not very good. We do have a bill of materials, so 82 ohms is, well, it says white, so I'm assuming we've got a white, it means just a white strip, and then we've got blue and green and black strips as well, presumably. Let's have a look at what else is in here. Try and keep the LEDs in place. Let's get my tweezers. Is that more of the same? Yes. Okay, so that's more 82 ohm resistors. There, get in there. Make sure I don't have LEDs on my fingers. More 82 ohms. So these... Oh, so I think I might have one of these strips for each snowflake, which would make sense, because the... Yeah, it says I have 100 on this bit of materials. So that's presumably one of these blue resistors per snowflake LED. So yeah, 100 with 5 being spare. So let's put them down there. We have some capacitors, presumably the 1 microfarad no marking. We have some kind of control board. Shall I bring that up here so we can see it? This is autofocus. It's doing really well. I don't have to manually focus this. There we go. Right. Honestly, I don't know exactly what's going on with this. Is that thing in the middle like prototyping area or what? I don't know quite what's going on. The instructions for this are a bit limited. There's sort of a couple of blog posts by the guy who made it, and then a Slack channel on the Bold Talk Club Slack thing, workspace, whatever it's called. Try not to lose all the LEDs again. There are the chips. I wonder if this works. Sort of works. It's going to be too dark if I try holding it up. But these are Atmel 80 SAM D20, yeah, Atmel microcontrollers. Yeah. Just double check it for LEDs again. These are like 4, I think, or 5 by 2.1 inch headers. Is that listed on here? Yeah, 2 by 5 SMD header for programming. Yeah. Aha. More resistors. These are the ones with the black line, so they'll be the 0.1 microfarad. and then we've got resistors with a green line. Again, the resistors are blue. Why are the resistors blue? That's bizarre. I've never seen blue resistors before. So these are the green stripe. These should be 1K. And indeed it says 1001. Yeah, no, that's not really showing up as that at all. Oh well. Never mind. 1K resistors, which is that one there. Which means the last one should hopefully be the blue ones. 10K. Not that I don't have tons of SMD resistors anyway, but might as well use the ones that come with that. Yes, we have a blue line. So these will be the 10K resistors. Put them down there. Which means that everything else left in this bag is just the strip of the 0402 LEDs, and then a random collection of loose LEDs down the bottom, which I'm going to have to somehow fish out. But not for a while, thankfully. Put that over there. Let's raise my desktop a bit. There we go. Just makes it slightly a more comfortable height for me to work at. Sorry, just checking screen details again. Okay, how do we want to do this? I can either leave it in the panel, or I can snap one out of the panel and put it in my new toy. I bought a stick vise, because I've seen a few people using them on streams and videos, and it looks kind of cool. They're not that expensive. I paid maybe £30–40 for this, including these are Teflon PTFE. I can't remember what they call the things that actually hold the PCB in place. But these are temperature proof, so in theory you can touch it with a soldering iron and it won't just melt, which is handy because I have a habit of touching the wrong things with a soldering iron, you know, like my finger. In fact, I think you can still see the mark there where I touched that with a soldering iron a few weeks ago, and it's just, we're not focusing at all, are we? Yeah, so it's just a red mark. That's probably just going to stay scarred, which is nice. Still, it happens. I can't get over the size of these pads. This is going to be a job and a half. Okay. Let's just try one of them in the panel. I think it's probably going to be easier to leave it in the panel. Unfortunately, it means I won't get to use my new toy, but I'm sure I'll live. I'll find something else to use the new toy with. Apparently we're averaging about 28 frames per second, which is a bit annoying. I was aiming for 30, but not quite managing it. Oh well. Maybe upgrade PC at some point, but I don't really have money right now. Let's try this one down in the corner since that one's closest. Not sure how much you'll be able to see, but I'll try. Let's also grab some toilet roll. Very handy for just wiping the nozzle on. This is a new tube of salt paste and a new nozzle on it as well. And I've even been keeping this tube in the fridge, so it should work properly. Okay, let's give that a go. This isn't sticking, this is annoying. Yeah, that's not sticking at all. We might be using manual soldering method for this. The pads are too small to get any solder paste to stick to them at all. Yeah, oh well, nice idea, not working. Which means we have to somehow get some of these LEDs out. And for this I think I will snap out one of the boards. In fact, half of them are a bit snapped out already, you can see there. Just here it's already snapped out slightly. Possibly all the way in fact. Interestingly, these mouse bite sections have only got drills on one side. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up. Yeah, you can see in the reflection there's only drills on one side of the mouse bite section. Normally I'd expect them to have holes drilled on both sides. But apparently we've just got it on one side for these boards. Should be interesting. Right, snips. These are good snips. Highly recommend these engineer snips. This is my second pair, not because the first pair broke, but because I'm now using them on my 3D printer. And I've had the other set for at least a year, using them for all kinds of stuff, abusing them as well, and they're still very sharp. I think there was an option to get an actual stencil, solder paste stencil made up for this panel. At least I think, well, I'm pretty sure the whole design and everything is on GitHub, presumably under some kind of open source license. So you could probably have just taken the paste Gerber layer and got a stencil made up for that. But stencils are fairly expensive, and I don't mind just hand soldering things. Okay, let's tidy up these corners a bit. Yeah, they're just flying onto the floor, I don't care. I'll thread on them later, but whatever. Right, I'll do. I might clean up the mouse bites a bit more later on. But that'll do for now. I've got over here, amongst all of the everything else, I've got this nails decorator. Nails decorator. But basically, as far as I'm concerned, it's a mini Dremel. It's got a couple of AA batteries in it, and a motor on the end, and you stick a grinding wheel in the end, and you can use it on your nails, or you can use it on PCBs. To, file off mouse bites. That works quite nicely. Random eBay jobby there. I now have fiberglass all over my silicon mat. Go away. Right. Let's just get some LEDs out. And you can see that end, hopefully. The clear adhesive tape layer on top of that has actually been peeling away from the black layer. So there's one LED that's already half escaped there. Yeah, that has now escaped onto my hand or something. Oh no, it's bloody hell. It's that. It's so small. This is crazy. Was it necessary to make these LEDs so small? I've got so much stuff around my desk now. This is... Don't need the snips anymore. Snip can go away. Get the solder down. My solder looks running out of this roll. You can see the pink starting to poke through the bottom. Not the way focused, but you know. There we go. Yes, there's only like a couple of layers of solder on this reel left. But, oops, shit. I'm gonna have to fix that, that's annoying. Yeah, but I have this half-kilogram roll. It's huge. It's just a monster. Yeah, stay there. Right, I think that's okay. I'll try not to hit things this time. Yeah, just slipping again, for fuck's sake. Stay still. Oh, I spent ages sorting out this camera before I started streaming. I'm just going to keep slipping if it's not careful. Oh, I see what's happening. Oh. Do excuse me. Yeah, you can see my pile of these Wemos things as well. I bought like 5 or 6 of them, along with battery boards for each of them. Stay. I need a better way of holding the camera up, really. Okay, let's give this a go and hope the camera stays in place. I'll give you a look of how exactly the camera is being held here. This thing clamped onto a pole of my Dremel workstation thing, except for the top pole isn't held into the bottom pole with anything. There's like an inner pole and an outer pole, and literally the only thing holding the two in place is some blue tack, because they don't supply any way of like tightening the two together. It's bizarre. And then there's just this gooseneck thing coming down, and then the camera sits in there. It sort of works. Right, let's put a small dab of solder. Small dab of solder on one of each of, well, yeah, one of each pair of pads, and then we can try and position some LEDs, bearing in mind that there's still an LED there, which is actually reflecting into the camera quite nicely. Is my soldering iron working? No. I don't know if I've got a loose connection or something in this soldering iron, but it doesn't heat up reliably. It's like the cable has to be in the right place. I don't know quite what's going on. If this doesn't behave, I'll get my new TS100 soldering iron out and use that. Of course, I might have to get a smaller tip on this iron. It's a chisel tip and it's not the smallest. It's the tip I prefer, but it's a bit on the large side for resistors and LEDs this size. Right, we're starting to heat up there, I think. Yeah, hands being shaky as always. I see that's going to make the whole desk wall awesome. Okay, let's give this a go. Gee, can I? Try and zoom in a bit. Of course, this is when we realise how out of focus it is again. I think that's about as in focus as it's going to get manually. But there we go. You can see a bit closer what I'm doing now. We don't need the drill bits still out. I'm sorry for the arm. Okay, let's give this a go. Oh, this is silly. Oh man. I'm not sure I've ever soldered 0402s before. I have some 0402 LEDs that I accidentally ordered once. But obviously with no footprints or PCBs to put them onto, I've never really used them. Nope. Yeah, this tip is a bit big. What the hell? It started cooling down again. Not sure. every time I touch the soldering iron to the solder to try and get some solder on a pad, I end up with a big blob of solder on the iron that I don't need. So I have to wipe it off pretty much every time. Or I end up with giant blobs on some pads. What the hell was that? Come on. That went on both pads, that's annoying. Right. I'm not sure we have polarity indication on any of these LED pads. That's interesting. Ah, turns out he did actually, Lucky Resistor did actually put his name on it. Over there. Oh, sorry, we're not on autofocus anymore, are we? There we go. But yeah, these LED pads, it's just two square pads with two wires next to them. But there's no indication of which way is negative and which side is positive. I'm not going crazy, am I? It looks like the copper pore on this LED side is positive, but that isn't immediately helpful. Because each LED goes via a resistor and they all just go via, wires. I'm going to see if there's some kind of schematic available or a diagram for which way around this is supposed to go. This seems a bit silly. Oh yeah, that's helpful. Sorry, I've had to have the window open in here to let some heat out because it's just rather hot in here. Yeah, I've thankfully, since this is well, at least since the stuff is on GitHub, I'm able to actually download the Eagle PCB design, which might give me a clue. I have found that all of the LEDs have a resistor going from, well, all of the LEDs go from the 3-volt wire or VCC through a resistor, then to the LED, and then to a pin on the microcontroller. So if I can trace which side of an LED is connected to the resistor, I know that that's positive, but that means tracing through it, which isn't ideal. It's like, why have we not marked anything on the board? Okay, looking at the schematic, not the schematic, the board layout file, it's looking like all LEDs point into the middle of the board. Except the middle one, which points towards the lucky resistor. text, which is on the other side, but still. Okay, I can work with that. Positive on the outside of the board, negative on the inside. Which I guess sort of makes sense as well, because the microcontroller is in the middle of the board. And their negative pins or negative pads are all connected through to the microcontroller. But it's not quite as easy as that. Or isn't necessarily as easy as that. Okay, I think we can do that. Okay, let's get back to this. And it looks like the camera's dropping, or something's happening. Or did I just, no, I think I just moved it, didn't I? That's fine. Okay. The other interesting thing is that these LEDs are so tiny that their own polarity indication is extremely small. I've just dropped it somewhere. Oh my god, this is the worst. What? If I drop any of these off the table, there's no way I'm finding any of them. There it is. Okay, I think there's a slight dark dot on the negative side of this LED, on the top side. I think we can go with that. The thing is, I need my right hand to be stable holding the tweezers, but also to hold the soldering iron. Ugh. Okay, 1. Oh, I'm going to be here all day. Yeah, I definitely don't think this project is going to make me fall in love with those 402 devices. I'll leave that to the pick and place machines. Well, that's LEDs run away. All it takes is the wrong amount of pressure on the tweezers and the LED just disappears. So can I bring this over this way a bit more? Just trying to find a place where you can see it and it's comfortable enough for me to work on as well. Also trying not to get my hair in it, which I'm noticing I'm doing a bit. Well, that's a pad that I forgot to put any solder on apparently, that's helpful. Some of these I've put the blob of solder on the wrong pad, so I'm having to work backwards on those, because I need the soldering iron in my right hand. Yeah, this board is definitely getting cleaned afterwards because it's filthy. Bloody hell, I've been screaming for an hour already and I've barely done anything. Lost another one. They just disappear. There's not really any solder left on that pad anymore. That's not helping this. Yeah, I think I soldered that one backwards. And that's another LED lost. Good job I've got spares of these. And then the last one faces that way. Cathode to the right. think we're done. Well, for half of them anyway, but once they're tacked down, that's the easy bit. Yeah, definitely warming this one. Okay, let's try tacking down or soldering the other polarities of each of these. And do I have a sharper soldering iron? That's not very sharp. Nor's that, but it's about the same. Let's try that. Right, wait for this to heat up again. Have that go away because that's still boiling hot. There we go. It's not the best quality tip, I'm not sure how much you can see of that. Why are we not focusing on anything? Anyway, this tip is sort of, yeah, not shiny. I have got tinning stuff up here, but I'm not sure how effective it's going to be. Probably just need a better, another tip, just replace that. That made a difference actually, that's being useful I think. Oh, I just noticed this thing says lead-free soldering. Yeah, maybe. No, I'm not using lead-free solder. I'm not nuts. That said, I do have a roll of Rapid Electronics own brand lead-free solder, and it does work surprisingly well. I wouldn't choose to use it, but if I had to, I wouldn't complain too much. Yeah, let's give that a go. Wondering if it might be easier to just grab some flux and cover this board. I've definitely made a bit of a mess of that. Right, let's try it with a bit more flux. And then I can just have a bit of solder on the end of the iron and just take it to the parts. Okay, that's annoying. Come on. It's just balling up on the end of the reel of solder. It's not actually touching, going under this bloody LED. Hands. There we go. Mm-hmm. in the process of tacking those or soldering those down, a couple of LEDs have managed to lift off of their pads, which is a bit annoying. No idea which way around that LED is. That's not very helpful. Ah, too much solder, go away. Yeah, getting a bit tired of losing LEDs now. Wow, okay, I think that's all of the LEDs done. Let's just try and clean the board up a bit, because that's filthy. This is actually ethyl acetate rather than isopropyl or acetone or anything like that. It's sort of like acetone but stronger. I find it gets rid of soldering flux ludicrously quickly and easily. You just drip a bit on and then it goes away. Where's my brush gone? There. Although having said that, I was planning on lifting some of this excess solder off with some braid. Yeah, so that's nice and clean. No nasty flux residue anywhere. We just have things like this one where there's just this huge blob of solder that's just being a bit ugly. It's probably fine. This is not going to be viewed from close up anyway, is it? It's going to be viewed from a distance. Right. Now we have to do the other side. And I have two little tiny LEDs on my board here, my silicon, that I need to do something with, or they're going to go missing as well. Trying to get them back inside this strip, and it's the most fiddly thing. Oh, I know. I can just dump them back in the bag, can't I? Because there's already loose LEDs in the bag. There we go. Stick-wise, since we've got LEDs on the bottom of this now, I don't want to risk damaging the LEDs by resting them on the surface while I solder the top side. So, stick vise it is. I've slightly modded my stick vise by sticking these clear rubbery feet on the bottom. But that's almost, well, it is kind of an official mod. They list on the website as like, hey, you can stick rubber feet on the bottom of it to stop it sliding around, yay! As well as listing mods like, they literally have a whole load of STL files and SCAD files, or one SCAD file I think, on the website where you can literally go and download the 3D models that go for making these clamp bits, and you can then create your own and 3D print them. It's very impressive. I'm really, really pleased with the way that they're doing that. It's just nice. Yeah. What's going on here? Why aren't we going in? There we go. Still see that? Right, if I keep that there, then you can see. Of course, thanks to the shape of the snowflake, it's now at a weird angle for me, but whatever. Okay, this should actually be nice and easy now, because now we're dealing with 0805 even, resistors and capacitors, and things that aren't insanely tiny. So do the same as usual. Tin 1 pad. If it'll take the solder. Why is that one not accepting solder very happily? What is going on? Is that a massive ground plane or something? It might be. Yeah, I think that's a ground plane. That was not happy. Yeah, but I think that's everything. Now, where's my bill of materials gone? One to 19 are the white 82 ohm resistors. Okay. Yeah, look at this. The LEDs, spares per set, 2. Like, no. I've lost at least 3 on my first Snowflake. Definitely needed more than 2 spares, I think. Just opening a strip of resistors and then dumping them on the side of my silicon mat. You have no idea how huge these look when I've been used to the 0402 LEDs for the past hour or whatever it's been. These are ginormous. I'll put away my tiny pointy tip tweezers and get my normal faster tip tweezers out. Not in focus, but you could see what they're like. Right, 1 to 19. That's R1 to R19, of course. Oh, still one more. How many should we have? Yeah. Sit down. R21, R20, C3, C2, C6, C1, C5, C4. No more resistors left that need to be this one. Hooray! What do I need here? Just one of blue and one of green. Okay, blue is R20. Which means that this one, green, is R21. Then we have 6 more capacitors, well I mean 6 capacitors, not more capacitors, because we've not had any capacitors so far. So we want the black stripe, C1, 3 and 6. And C2, 4 and 5 are the capacitors without the black stripe. And I've just opened up 4 instead of 5. Excellent. And by that I meant 4 instead of 3, not 4 instead of 5. I'm an idiot. 2, 4 and 5. 2, 4, 5. something in the middle of my stick vise is sticky. I don't think that's what it's supposed to mean. It's supposed to be a stick vise because it's a stick, not because it's sticky. So soldering iron is not heating up, this is helpful. Oh, come on. Oh no, this is the capacitor that's going onto a ground plane and is just taking forever to melt the solder. I remember this one. Right, that'll do. Only one thing, oh no, two things left. The programming header. And the chip. Close enough. And then hopefully a tiny bit of solder on one of these pads. That might be enough. There we go. Sorry, that's my head. I may have a solder bridge in that somewhere, but I'll fix that later. Alright, time to solder the rest of the things down. Probably want this to be the other way around now. I'll come back to the programming header and the chip. Oh my god. I think we have another ground plane. This super pointy tip is not helpful for ground planes. Yeah, that kind of noise is what I have to deal with. It's just, there's a path right outside my office window that goes between a load of houses and the nearby primary school, so there's often kids walking along it. Even though this is a Saturday, so who knows? Somehow I have to get in there. Right, try and get this programming header done. This doesn't look like 0.1 inch spacing on the programming header. I'm not sure what pitch it is. But the kit didn't come with anything to program it with, and I don't even know how it'll be programmed. There is a firmware binary on the GitHub repo. Can we do that without bridging? That'd be awesome. Now, for the IC, I'd really prefer my larger tip and then just drag solder, but I'm going to have to make do with tiny tip instead. But we'll go with lots and lots of flux. Get some solder on the iron. That's a bit too much solder on the iron. yeah, this is not liking to keep a small amount of solder on the iron. I can either have none or loads. Tell you what, I'm going to try my TS100 because that tip is not doing me any favours. I 3D printed a nice box for it. TS100 3D printed box, but the hinges are shit. The hinges are supposed to take M3 hardware, but because of the way that 3D printers work, the top layer is slightly sagged down, so it's printed that way up, or well, yeah, that way up, and the top's printed that way up. But still, you end up with the holes that the bolt is supposed to go through. The top of it it's not round; it's sort of saggy at the top, so the screw doesn't fit all the way through, or in fact, it doesn't fit in at all. You end up then having to try and drill it out, and then you just break it. So it's just useless. It needed to have been made slightly bigger, and it wasn't. So I have a box that sort of has one working hinge, and the other end is just loose. It's a nice idea, it just needs to be a bit refined. Naturally, I have a giant... Should we zoom out a bit here? This is silly. Yeah, giant lithium polymer battery for running this thing. Yay, all the power. Seriously, this thing can put out over 100 amps quite happily, within spec. I just need to find somewhere to put the battery. I haven't yet upgraded the firmware in this TS100, but I will be. Yeah, that's working much better. I think you need the like the flat tip on the soldering iron to actually hold some solder. There you go. Yeah, that worked perfectly. Perfectly first time, no trouble at all. So I just needed to get the right bit on the iron. This layout is a bit tight though. Yep, more flux jumping, boiling flux jumping onto my skin. That's pleasant. Wow, applying flux left-handed. That works well, apparently. I'm not even sure that, despite all the bridging, I'm not convinced that all of these pins are even soldered. Right, and then the first two pins I did were slightly bridged as well, I think, weren't they? Yeah, better get some flux in there, I guess. I think we're done. Excellent. Don't have anywhere to put the TS100 on finished with it. That's interesting. Let's dump it up there. Oops, sorry. Nope, it's not going to sit up there last time. Didn't think of that one, did I? Let's unplug it for a start, that'll help. Now I can just sit it there, and hopefully it will stay. Okay. Also that. Yeah, that looks like quite the small pitch. It's not even 1mm pitch. It's probably 1.27 or 0.05 inch. That's interesting. I definitely don't have any header that size or connectors on them. Stay there. Right, let's just clean this up and then maybe figure out how to program it, I guess. just double checking that it is all soldered. Yeah, and then just clean it off with some IPA. There. Well, that should be clean-ish. Wonder what the other side's like. Because sometimes when you clean one side, the muck leaks onto the second side. LED side is still sticky. Both sides are still sticky. Good, good. Just having a look at the pins that we're not focusing on the IC. Does it just not want to focus on it? Zoomed in or something? Right, there goes. Right, I'm not sure what to do next. I need to figure out how on earth to program it, which isn't blindingly obvious. I don't even know what software to use or anything, so yeah. Fun. But I think I'll probably leave that there and get some lunch for a start. Get some lunch, figure out how to program this, and then I'll probably put up a quick video showing it in action once it's working. This camera is amazing for autofocus. What is it doing? Yeah. So it's all nice and clean and pretty and tiny LEDs that will hopefully work. I'll probably have a couple that won't and I'll have to troubleshoot them, but yeah. I do have at the top, we've got, yeah, so it says max 3.3 volts, and then we've also got plus on the left, which the text was printed on top of a wire, so that hasn't come out very well. How does this camera think that this is in focus? How is it not going, oh my god, I need to refocus? Amazing. Anyway, right. So we've got plus, data, and, well, ground, negative. So, and then on the other side, we have plus data and negative on that side as well. So I don't know if these crystals were snowflakes. They're not LEDs and they're not crystals. I don't even know where I got crystals from. These snowflakes, I don't know if we can chain them or something cool. But each one is identical. They've all got the same microcontroller in the middle. Presumably they work standalone. It would be nice if I had an actual HDMI microscope that I could plug into OBS and then switch over to that to show close-up stuff rather than trying to get a bloody webcam to focus at ludicrously short distances. I mean, it is doing quite well when it does focus, to be fair. That's only like 2 inches from the lens. But obviously we've then got very little light getting through. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to go get some lunch and then I'll figure out how to make this do something like flash or whatever it's supposed to do. So yeah, thanks for joining me, thanks for watching, and as I say, I'll put up a video showing this thing in action, hopefully very shortly. Bye.